Being recorded.
Yes.
Chill.
Sweet. All right, so we're gonna go right into it. I'm gonna turn the volume down on Dunk League, and we'll be good. All right, so volume is pretty low. It's not all the way off though. All right, is that it's good?
The cash and the golden rim trophy.
You guys can see it.
Yeah.
Tell me when you want me to pause it.
The audio keeps like cutting off anytime one of us talks.
Do you just want me to shut the audio totally off?
We might have to be honest.
All right, it's off. There's you in the rain, bro.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready to start the podcast?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we already started YouTube videos, so.
2, 1. Is this episode 24?
Yeah, dude.
All right. Yo, what is up, THPStrength squad? Welcome to another episode. Today's episode 24 with yours truly, Isaiah Rivera. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hey, what's up? It's John Evans.
And it's CJ Champion.
Today we are going to have a special episode. We are going to do Dunk League. I just got deja vu because I said that exact same thing yesterday, and then we didn't talk about Dunk League. But this time it's actually happening. We are going to be playing the episode, and me, CJ, and John are going to be talking about everything that happened in episode 1. It is the East auditions. Just so that you guys know, you can click on the show notes, and there's going to be a YouTube link to this video, and you can watch the episode with us. That way you'll be able to see exactly what's going on and our reactions and all that stuff. It's going to be in John Evans' YouTube channel. We upload all our podcasts in video form on his channel, all right? So check it out in the show notes. THP Podcast on John Evans' YouTube channel. Again, you'll be able to see us react to this live. So make sure you go check it out on there because it's going to be kind of weird to listen to it on the podcast app, okay? So without further ado, it's time to start the episode. Let's get it.
Yeah, so I had a question. CJ, what is that shirt you're wearing?
Rootland. Yeah, that's just a friend of Steven who had some sort of, I don't know, a company or something. They were selling product, maybe. I don't remember. And they gave me a shirt. And I like wearing it because it fit me well.
All right, so tell me how this even occurred. So they reached out to you, asked you guys to be in this, and they just told you to meet in New York. And that was it? Or what's the deal?
This is in Miami right now. This is what we had to do auditions before we actually got into getting the New York Dunk League 2 ticket, which I actually have up there and I could show you guys in a second. But I don't remember how exactly they reached out. It was through Chuck, of course. And there was this talk of, hey, did you see Dunk League 1? We're going to make a second one and it's going to be bigger and better, plus a big grand prize.
Okay. And so it occurred, and you guys go to Miami, and they just tell you to show up at a certain time, and you just show up, and then what's his name? The voice of Venice Beach, is that his name?
Yeah,
Mouthpiece. So Mouthpiece just shows up, and then they're like, I mean, was there a lot of cameras? Was it like pretty high production? What was that like, that part of it?
I'll say, well, first of all, we got there like the night before, and we had a hotel. I remember I had a hotel with Peter. I roomed with Peter, I should say. And yeah, once we got there, they took a while to do the whole setup. And yeah, it was we had a few people doing camera crew. There was lighting and everything that was setting up. And then it was a whole day of filming too. It was a lot of work. So production was like good for where we were, because we were outdoors, of course, which wasn't perfect because it also rained on us too. But we can get into that.
Yeah.
But overall, it was just like better than what we are used to. So, but
also, I wanna put in that we had way worse conditions than the LA guys did. So there was 2 auditions. There was the East auditions, which were in Miami, Florida, and then there was the LA auditions, the West auditions, which was in LA. And our rim, I believe, was 10-2. We like measured it with a measuring tape. Outdoors, like CJ said, it rained on us and all that stuff. And then I think in the West auditions, the rim looked like it was 9-10, super flimsy, and like it was like sunny outside and all that. So our conditions were like really tough to dunk in.
You know how those West Coast guys are. You know, they're all tall, super athletic freaks, and way better than all the guys on the East Coast. You know what I mean?
I mean,
honestly, our talent level was pretty trash. Like,
yeah.
like we had there. I mean, there was me, CJ, Sutherland, um, and then Will Button. I feel like the four of us were pretty elite or whatever in terms of like vertical and stuff like that, and like what dunks we could hit. And then the other guys, it was Lewis, Peter, and I forgot what the third guy. Tucker. Yeah, he was in it. And like, I mean, they're pretty good compared to the average person, but they're not pro dunkers. So the skill level is like way lower compared to the West, and which is kind of bad since we had the really bad conditions to dunk in. But it wasn't a good mixture of talent and conditions.
Yeah.
Speaking of the setup, we've also done a lot of things with whistle at this point, so we were pretty used to. I think was Dash there? I think Dash was there.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, and we were used to how they usually do things, so it was familiar to us.
Yeah. Especially around this time, me and CJ were doing a lot of events. Like specifically like in 2017, and like end of 2016, I would say we were doing events constantly. I feel like whether it be, I mean, and CJ did a lot more dunk contests than me that year, but we were both doing like production type events with Whistle Sports a lot. Like, we had done stuff with Panini, which is like recreating like dunks from the contest, in a competition style format, like kind of like horse. Obviously this, I feel like there was one other event that we were doing. So, yeah, we were pretty used to like production being like cameras around everywhere, them telling you to dunk, having to like warm up and cool down, then warm up again, stopping for a while, going again, like that type of thing. That's all stuff that goes into high production events, which it sucks from a dunking standpoint, but that's where a lot of the money is. Like I say sadly because like I like dunk events that feel like a sporting event. For example, FIBA 3x3. FIBA 3x3, it's like focused on the dunk event and it's like a sport, right? With something that's really production based, it feels how it sounds, production based, like TV type of thing. Another production based event that we did also within that year was Dunk King. Dunk King was like fall 2016, which it was like a little less than a year from when we filmed this. So yeah, we had pretty good experience. Like we knew what to expect coming in, basically.
Yeah.
All right, roll it.
All right. And without further ado, Peter missing a dunk. No, I'm kidding. Shout out Peter and play. Look at that. Oh. So what is this event? You guys, it's a time thing or something? Like you gotta.
Yeah, this event, I think you have to do 4 dunks, which says it right there. You have to do a 360, a self lob, an off the backboard dunk, and a windmill, which are all really simple dunks. And I think it's timed. It's how fast can you complete those 4 dunks. And it kind of ended up being disastrous. Mind you, these dunks are easy, but when you look at the video and you see how low we are compared to the rim, it's like kind of disgusting to watch.
Look at CJ. Look how cute he is. All right, here we go. 3 minutes on the clock. And yeet, windmill on 10-2. Look at that. Easy money. And self-lob, 2 hands. Oh, God. Wow, you're so elite. What do you got next here? What are you doing next? It's going to be 360. Spinning the other way. Just kidding. Oh, you missed. Oh, CJ, I'm disappointed in you, bro. Oh, man. Oh, look at you talking through it. Never in your head.
Better for this.
That rim does look so high. And easy, 2 hands. All right, 45 seconds. Not bad. I bet Isaiah Rivera comes in here and gets dusted because he's not even close to his elite.
Man, mine was really bad, I remember.
From Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican airbender. Is that what they called you?
Yeah.
You look like such a baby.
People don't understand. I was still like maturing a lot physically this time.
Puberty hadn't hit you quite yet.
My balls hadn't dropped yet. Like,
wow, you look so young. This is crazy. You can tell with like your bone structure. It's weird.
yeah.
Wow, it's easy though. This was not bad. What do you mean? You haven't missed yet.
I gave you a replay on the 360 though.
Yeah. No, I started off like really good.
We're a minute in already.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
so
2 minutes, so you
10
still got
seconds.
more misses.
It went from 10 seconds to a minute. So this is where the production comes in. You didn't see what was like really bad about it. I don't even remember what I was messing up on, to be honest. I think it was the windmill.
All right, here's Peter, one of my favorite dunkers of all time.
What was interesting about this, I remember at the time, I didn't think too highly of what we were doing at this point because I kind of thought, Dunk League, it probably won't be anything crazy. And I remember going into these auditions thinking, like, you know what, I could care less if I win or not. And I kind of went in with a I don't care type attitude. And that happened too when we got to New York. And I could explain why too for New York. But
Wait,
I was
why
pretty
can Peter, real quick, why can Peter not dunk on this?
Bro, it's so this event is weird, like for people that aren't used to it. Because like you actually get pretty gassed if you start missing. So if you don't hit your dunks like 4 in a row, because already we're used to doing a dunk session, right? We dunk once, and then you rest a couple minutes, then you go again. Already on like I would say the third dunk, you start getting tired. And then if you miss, which I think most of us missed at least like once, except Sutherland, and Will Button. When you start missing, then that's when you really start feeling the tiredness kicking in. And I mean, for a lot of these guys, like Peter's 5'9", and then most of us were used to dunking on 9'10", so we're dunking on a rim that's 4 inches higher than what we're used to. And yeah, the fatigue just kicks in like really, really quickly.
like how you're feeling. Like Peter, he was the type that probably at this time his warm-ups would be playing basketball or something along those lines. And in this case, yeah, we had a warm-up, but you warmed up and then you waited for your turn, so you don't know how to properly like prime yourself for when it's your turn to jump. So again, yeah, he wasn't used to it. And
Yeah.
I want to point out Sutherland, he literally just got off the plane. Didn't he just like showed up last second?
Yeah, I think you almost missed it.
I think so, something like that. But he just made it in time.
Wait, CJ, go back to what were you saying? You just showed up, didn't take it that seriously, didn't think it would be high production?
Well, I knew it would be. I just, for some reason, I just kind of went in thinking, like, you know what, I could care less right now.
Didn't know.
He couldn't care less.
Yeah.
At the time, this was supposed to just air on an app called Go 90. And it probably, I mean, like no offense to the people who like set this up, but like when you air it on an app like that, like barely anybody's gonna watch it. The show aired, it aired recently, like it aired this past year in 2019. It was filmed in 2017. It actually aired like a year before it got on YouTube. Like it was available to watch like a long ass time ago. And like I think it was, I remember it came out actually when I was in Canada. So this was winter 2018. It came out. So it came out like a year after it was filmed. But like nobody watched it. So like, and we kind of knew nobody would watch it because it was gonna air on Go 90. So there was that aura of like, oh, like this is whatever. Like no one's gonna watch this. Like, so I understand where like CJ's coming from with that. And then they didn't even tell us it was gonna be on YouTube because Go 90 it disbanded. I think the company like died off or something, and they were able to then have the rights to Dunk League and then post it on YouTube, and it instantly just went viral like out of nowhere. Like the first episode, like 1 million. I think this episode is at how many views is that at, John? The tryout.
We are at. Well, now it's gonna load. It's gonna buffer because you're being picky. 813,000 views. Wow. Yeah. Carol Baskin's a bitch.
So
shout out Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Are we good? All right, and play. So Will Bunton has just murdered you guys. He's obviously more elite than any of you in this so far. No, I'm playing. Actually, CJ did pretty well compared to him. So CJ, were you much better than Isaiah at the time?
I don't think I was battling knee pain as much as he was.
So just say yes.
Yeah. Sure.
How about that session tomorrow, Isaiah?
You know what? I'm not working out today.
He just wants to dust you tomorrow, CJ.
I don't care. I worked out today, and I'm still going to work tomorrow. I'm going to kill it.
He's going to beat you. No, I want you to say you're going to beat him, CJ. I need to hear you say that. I need you to get some competitive juices flowing.
Zay, I'm jumping higher than you tomorrow, and I'm doing more special dunks than you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Little inter squad competition never hurt nobody. You just better mean it if you're gonna say it. I don't want some half-assed effort. By the way, Sutherland is disgusting.
Yeah, he's killing us.
He is a better athlete than you.
I think CJ beat him.
Yeah, he
Oh.
did, actually.
Yeah, CJ beat him.
Who's Tucker Pollard?
White Flight Brothers.
I don't even know who that is.
Him and Jake Whitehouse are they dunked together a while back over in where did they live? I don't remember.
Naples.
Yeah.
Is he pretty good?
Right
By the looks of it, no.
I actually, John, I gotta send you a video. He went to a mega dunk session at UCF, and he actually like destroyed it.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, like, everybody in here like is really freaking good, but there's a difference. I feel like this is where the difference between pro dunkers and regular dunkers are differentiated. A legit elite pro dunker, you can put him in any condition and he's gonna show out. He's gonna go in there and do his job, what he's paid for. An average dunker needs perfect conditions. You need to be on a 910 rim. You need to be fully warmed up. It has to be indoors. The grip has to be perfect. Like everything has to like be the conditions you're used to, and then you'll show out. A pro dunker, you can fly him on a plane, get 2 hours of sleep, shows up that day. There's going to be an outdoor court that's 10-2, and guess what? You're still going to be between the legs. You're still going to freaking elbow, double up, whatever. And
like Lewis is about to do? Oh, he made the windmill rain away.
Oh. I have a story about Lewis. So pause it real quick. So this whole time, everybody's like, damn, this is actually like pretty tough. Everybody was doing bad. Even like Sutherland, he got 47 seconds. Like everybody was like just shit was hitting the fan on this event. And then Lewis comes. Obviously, Lewis, like, this is his, like, he was pretty new to the dunk scene at the time. He's only been dunking with us for like a year. And he's not like super good or anything. And we're all like expecting that he's gonna do like ass. And then the dunk that everybody had like missed and shit was the windmill. Like, usually everybody like back rimmed it and stuff. Lewis comes out and just first try kills the windmill. And then we're all like, what the hell? And then it gets to his next dunks, and he can't get an off the backboard dunk, and then that's what he got stuck on. So he kills the windmill first try, and then just just does complete ass on the easy dunk. And it was really bad because he was also like talking a lot of shit or something like that, and then he did really bad. And then if you go on the comments, like, this video is literally just comments of people ripping Lewis.
Oh,
yeah. Poor Lewis, bro. I mean, it's self-induced.
With his intro and his long hair, it looked cool.
Yeah.
All right, and play. By the way, Josh Ledford just sent me a video. His vertical increased, I think, roughly 2 inches since he started with us. So that's good news. He was already an elite weightlifter, so that's also very good news. We make better people better. Hey. All right. And here's Lewis, second attempt. Oh, easy self-lob. Okay, here we go. He's going to do a 360 off the backboard here. Nope, I lied. He's just doing off the backboard. 360 is still negative. What's next? What's coming up here? Did he just get like stuck and couldn't?
He literally was winning the first. Yo, they did him dirty with the time and shit. But he was literally like, he killed it the first 2 dunks and then just stopped completely. Takes his shirt off. I just want to put it out there that he's improved a lot since then. This is a big like, I call it the moment that you realize you suck. I feel like every dunker has it, and then it makes you work really hard. So yeah, he like leveled up after this, but at the time it sucked. It sucked for him.
And that's a high stiff ass rim outdoors. Like, that's hard.
Yeah.
So his vertical, yes, he said it could even have been 10.7 or 10.8 because the tabs are tilted upwards. So that's good. I think that means his vertical could have gone up 2.5 inches, maybe even upwards of 4, but probably not. Probably 2.5. That's still good.
Look at the rain. Put it back again.
Bro, that looks awesome. Welcome to Florida.
Like this literally looks like a hurricane.
That is so ugly looking.
This next, like, look at the conditions we're freaking dunking in. Like,
I remember that whole rain thing took us a long time because we waited for it to like die out, and then we saw if we could try and dry the court. And then this was like probably like hours later where we decided or found an indoor court to go to or something. So we like already warmed up and jumped this many times, and then we re-warmed up, and then it's like, hey, you're not jumping. I remember we were dunking. There was like a low rim here too. We were messing around and dunking on the low rim too.
we were like at this point we had already jumped for a good like 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's great. That was smart, guys. Really wise. That's why I'm going to Dunk League Season 3 if it happens, because y'all need some assistance in your decision making. By the way, is that Doritos and coffee there? That seems like they really fueled you guys effectively.
I just want to say that Season 3, I feel like the key is literally valuing every jump. Like,
Hey, don't give away tips.
Because even during warm-ups, there's so many wasted jumps. Like, we'll jump 20 times to warm up, where instead you should probably just do a dynamic warm-up and like no baby jumps, and then like just do the event and that's it.
All right, we're indoors. Prop round.
I had like my best cuff windmill here in warm-ups ever, and this rim was a little bit high too, wasn't it? Didn't we measure this?
Oh yeah, pause it, John. So we measured this rim. I think it was like an inch high. So this was also a high rim. And then I have a lot of stories from like off behind the scenes. So my knee at this point was like fucked, like absolutely fucked, right? And then I started jumping right left, and I had probably my best right left jumping day of all time. There was like a side hoop, and I started warming up on there. I don't know what it was about my technique. It just like leveled up. I hit my first East Bay right left on a high rim, just crushed the hell out of it. And I got really hype, and then I just started dunking a lot, like off my right left plant. And again, everything's load. Like looking back into it, I should have valued every jump because you got to take into account like your landings and stuff like that. But yeah, I started jumping right left on this, and I think I actually did it on one of my dunks. Like I jumped right left, like on the actual event.
You were telling me, you were like, I'm just gonna go right left this entire whatever we had to do. And I remember when I was watching you jump, I was starting to get jealous because you were looking really good, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna be better than me off that plant.
Yeah. No. All right, and play. So y'all are warmed up. You gotta use some props here. Will is obviously more stylish and jumps higher than all of you. Oh yeah, sorry.
Somebody also got access to pre-workout. Like someone just randomly found it, and then we all took pre-workout and got hype as shit. And some of the other guys also found something else. Continue.
What? Found what?
A certain substance.
Does it help you jump higher?
No.
Okay, I can figure out what it is. Is it green and leafy?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I assume everyone's about to suck ass right now. Moving on.
Not me and CJ, or Peter or Lewis or.
All right. Well, thanks for just saying who exactly specifically did it.
Look who provided it.
Wait, did he just miss all his double ups?
Yeah, he did. So guess what?
This is my favorite moment. Pause it. So Will is a freak, right? He's warming up. He's getting his head above the rim, like on a high rim. We're all freaking out. He misses his double up, and then CJ comes in, and look what he does first dunk. I love CJ for this.
Peter, thanks for the hype, bro.
Yo, at this moment, everybody was like, "Oh, he showed him up." This is where the CJ becomes like a different person in competition and with adrenaline. Like he gets like a killer mentality. I love it.
Tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow he's gonna have a killer mentality. He's gonna kill your mood and your emotions when he slaughters you in that dunk session.
Yeah, all right.
Why is Peter doing it with a spin?
It was actually sick. He got close.
Yeah, there was at some point too. I don't remember if it was here, but they like told us not to push off anymore.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, too bad that's never gonna not happen. Welcome to FIBA 3x3. Every top 30 dunk is a push off.
This is actually sick.
Yeah, this was good.
Tucker's shorter than I thought.
He's got some long pants. Tell you that. Look, he rolled him up 10 times. Hey, boy! Who's that sitting in the corner with the shirt, blue shirt?
I don't know, worker, or there was other random people in the gym too.
Dude, he's got a baby. I hope he wins.
Oh god.
Luis Rivera, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Here he's got a dude jumping over someone.
Oh my god.
Actually, that was not bad.
Pause it. On the first attempt, do you remember seeing his leg? They didn't show it, but do you remember his leg?
Ooh. Yo, I forgot about that. See, Lewis had the worst landing I've ever seen from a dunk.
Oh,
Like
no.
his leg literally hyperextended. Like his knee just went inwards.
You can see it a little bit. You can kind of see where he locked up. You should go back on attempt 1. Oh, that looked so scary. I can't believe he kept going.
All right, let me see.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god!" We were like shocked. We were like, "Is he okay?"
Pause it like on his landing. Like pause and play.
Don't worry, I'm a pause king. I don't need your assistance. No, I'm playing. Oh god, I don't think we're gonna be able to see it.
No, but
You see his face. Look at his face.
Bro,
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Can't see it. It's unfortunate. Hey, boy, back rimmed it. Oh man.
he's never even done that before.
Yeah.
But that's what happens because like we already like took all the easy double ups at the beginning, I think, and there's Gee.
Yeah, but what's the best? What's the best part about this is his Rivera family reunion shirt. I freaking love it. By the way, just so everyone knows, Isaiah is not related to Lewis. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Gee.
That sounds weird. It sounds like I'm gonna marry Lewis.
No, we're referring to Titi. Oh, the dog came in to say hi. He's so cute sometimes. Man, Jordan Sutherland tagging up the shoes. Look at that. Killer instinct. Bro's better than both of you guys. Here he comes. And easy. 2 hands. Pumps it down to it. He pushed off so hard, bro.
We all did.
All right, here's Isaiah Rivera. Here he comes as a little child, little baby. 5 years ago. Oh, he almost elbowed it.
Man, these events would be so easy now.
Bro, your technique was not as good as it is now.
Yeah. You gotta remember my knee. It's affecting everything.
Yeah. Good thing I fixed that. Oh no, we got an ad. Little fire.
It's crazy, like at this point.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible. All right.
You gotta remember at this point, I haven't even like talked to you. Like
Yeah,
we do not exist in each other's brains.
I am a relative nobody.
Let's pop it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Freestyle round.
Style. We see who's
Honestly, I think right now I would probably struggle the most with freestyle round because I wouldn't know what the hell to do.
You have such a gigantic list. You would just like pause and freeze because you have no idea. You just short swords in your head.
Like I would definitely have to think of like what to do beforehand.
Yeah.
So Lewis just went 0 for 4.
Yeah. Oh, another thing too, we didn't know exactly what events we were doing, how it was structured when we got here. We just kind of showed up and it was just like, hey, this is what you're gonna do, and then we did it.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why they were doing it because they were trying to. The whole mentality with this thing was like, this is Dunk League. This is meant to be hard. You have to be prepared. But in hindsight, it just made the videos look worse. Like that was their reasoning for like when it started raining and stuff like that, and with like how difficult. I remember Chuck saying like "Welcome to Dunk League" at some point when like things started getting difficult, but. I don't know. I think with like events or with stuff like this where it's like highly produced, like you have to optimize everything so that people perform their best.
Yeah.
So,
Peter looked killer, bro.
Oh yeah, he had a good round here. I just want to say, well, he got those 2 dunks in, and then this was the last one.
Peter also getting crazy knee pin, by the way.
For this 90-second dunk thing, I thought it was best.
Right,
Actually, wait, Isaiah. Right, left. Wait, yeah.
Do you want me to pause it?
Nah. Ugly windmill. Oh my gosh.
Oh, was that off Verd?
Bro, it was just bad.
Bro, this dog wants all my attention right now. Oh, CJ! Oh, because he's so much more elite. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, windmill and cat. Bro, look at you. You look sad. That's going to be tomorrow.
Bro, I'm literally about to like just, yo, you got up on that. What the hell?
Bro, CJ, if you could just control your emotions a little bit, you could probably jump a lot higher.
I know. So my mindset, I want to say going into that, since most people were completing 3 dunks, I thought it would be best to, after 1 dunk, I just wanted the quality of my dunks to be good. So I did 1 dunk and I sat and waited. I waited a long time for my, like, I guess, energy to come back. And I kind of hyped myself up. I just kind of like, I remember I was like walking around in the back and people were just like, I don't know. It was kind of an awkward pause phase, but I was just waiting. I would wait probably 30 seconds and then go again, just so I made sure each jump was like high as possible.
Did Will Button have a good freestyle round? I was trying to get the dog on my lap.
It was really bad.
His was bad?
Honestly, that's what sealed me going on to New York was the fact that he like butchered that round. Because if not, like yeah, I would have been screwed.
Bro, be honest. Was that substance that he took?
It might have been. It might have been. A lot of these guys though are used to jumping like that though. Like,
That was pre-workout. That's what we're referring to pre-workout. For those of you listening. And it appears the dog is going to jump off my lap. Maverick always steps on my balls. What's happening here? Just deciding who goes?
yeah.
Wow. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, the dog is getting up. He's going to jump off. Off, Maverick.
Not ever lifting ever.
Off. Thank you. The dog is just laying on my bed now. That's the last thing I want. All right, skip ad. Here we go. Somehow we have 4 minutes left in this. I don't know how, but CJ, you got pretty eyes.
Thank you very much. I get told a lot.
Yo, that's back to Willie.
I know. Willie really likes my eyes.
Shout out to Willie Rhodes. The OG dunk community people know who he is. Oh, CJ, the ticket. I think I have my ticket here somewhere.
I have mine. I got my jersey too.
I wonder. I think TT has my jersey.
Why is Will's shirt off?
Anyway,
that's unreal. He was eliminated because he's very elite. Dude, he's lean as hell. Let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Luis Rivera also eliminated. Sorry, bro. We didn't see that one coming. Is he mad? Was he mad about being eliminated?
Not really.
Was he surprised?
It's more upset, bro. Like most people, like just sad.
I don't think it's gonna be Sutherland that's eliminated. That's for sure. Oh, Billy Rock. Whoa, that's a throwback right there. Swatting those flies.
So, how many months was it between this episode and then the first episode of Dunk League?
I want to say this was around like May, and then Dunk League was August.
Bro, the Kamehameha was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, is that? Why is your shirt off?
I don't remember.
Why are you, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I just gotta take a step back here and just what kind of workouts were you doing at the time? This here? This kid's a pro dunker? What is this? You don't have-
Man, I was still going through puberty, bro. Come on.
Bro, all right, I'm gonna take it easy on you, but where you don't even have a one ab.
Look, I'm yadded with a 6-pack now. What's up?
Yeah, hell yeah, you are.
What's up?
Wow, look at that baby face. All right, so Isaiah Rivera, Chris John made it to the finals, and there's some other stuff. I think you hugged Lewis. Looks like we talk about LA. And then there's credits. Credits roll the credits. Look at you and Lewis bonding like the brothers that you are with the same last name. All right, boys. That was good. I like that. Excited to do episode 2 in the near future. My contribution as a MC / comedic relief in this entire endeavor hopefully was enjoyable to most of you watching. Now you know that I'm a clown. I'm always a clown, and not always as professional as I come off. So hopefully you guys got a little piece of that.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to our Dunk League episode 1 review. I don't know when we'll cover the next one, but let us know if you like this episode. If you want more, well, let's say we should try to get a certain amount of comments on your YouTube video, John. Let's try to get 20 comments.
Bro, I think the last one had 10.
Perfect. All right. I'll put it on my YouTube. We can share it. Let's get if this video gets 20 comments, we'll record the next one, the next review. So we'll do that.
Otherwise, you can hear me rant about unrelated content to dunking that relates to training. So I mean, you decide. You're in control of this.
Oh my gosh! I just cut my leg.
All right. Did you stop the audio? I'm stopping the audio. See you guys. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.